Welcome back to another episode of Straight Shooting Sports Talk, and as always, I'm your host, Dujane Bland. Well, we're going to have to issue Don Schumacher an apology. Don Schumacher, as we reported, fired Spencer Massey and then rehired him back. Well, comes to find out after a 30-minute press conference with the NHRA media that Spencer was a little bit less than smart in the reason why he got fired. Spencer, going to a black tie event for the award ceremony, for the NHRA award ceremony, shows up with a cooler of Coors Light, sits in the back, is a little bit uneasy about the fact that he lost the championship. A crew or crew members from an opposing team says some off-color things to him. He gets up, slams his plastic bottle of Coors Light, which, Spencer, we're going to have a discussion about drinking cat piss later. And he exits the building. Well, meanwhile, Don Schumacher is not there, had to hear about all this through hearsay, and he fires him right on the spot. Now, Don Schumacher says that this would have happened to any employee, and he's right. Spencer's a great driver, but no driver, and as with any sports team, no player can be bigger than your team and your organization. The organization and its values come first. And Spencer made a bonehead decision to show up all countrified as if he was going to a backyard party and bringing a six-pack cooler of Coors Light. But I will give Don Schumacher kudos as well for allowing this guy a second chance. It's clear that with any sports figure, anybody who goes after their job and takes it seriously, and we know that this guy wants to win, is going to be upset. And usually it doesn't go away right away. Sometimes it lasts the whole entire offseason. It's what fuels these guys for the following season. And we have to remember that award ceremony isn't that far away from the end of the season. So he's still fuming. He made a piss poor decision, but it is very nice that Don Schumacher saw that he was sincerely sorry for what he had done and sees that this guy is a competitor and give this guy another chance. So great job by Don Schumacher Racing, allowing Spencer to come back. And you can daggone sure bet that Spencer's going to be ready for the kill and going to come in fired up and ready to go to seize this championship this year. Well, in other drag racing news, everybody's wondering where in the world is Dell Worsham? What happened to the guy? Well, I can tell you what happened to him. That itch that those race car drivers get after being out and getting out of the car and going on to do other things, allegedly, he's back in the car. Unfortunate for Jeff Arend, he will be replacing Jeff Arend in the DHL car for Connie Coletta and Coletta Motorsports. Now, this is a great move for Coletta Motorsports and a great driver who's proven himself over his career as being a consistent guy who can get it done. And I'm happy for Dell. It was obvious that the guy really didn't want to retire, but in the same token, I mean, what a better way to go out than to switch cars and come out in his first year in Top Fuel Dragster and get a championship. I mean, that's a way to ride off into the sunset. But I also understand that it's very difficult to just walk away when you're having so much success. And hey, that's got to be a lot of fun going 330 miles an hour, especially when you feel you can still do it. I mean, hey, John Force is what, 100 and he's still doing it? No, I'm just kidding. But I'm happy for this team. Now, what also brings a really good point and a really good measure for Alexis is that she will have former crew chief of Matt Hagan, Tommy DeLago. This is going to help her more and improve her. And I think she's going to be right there in the running in the top 5 for probably a championship, but they're definitely going to be very much more consistent. Well, welcome back, Dell. Well, this is all for our show. Again, as we always ask you to do, tell us what you like and you don't like about the show. Leave your comments about the show, things you'd like to talk about or discuss. Leave them there. If there's something as a topic that you'd like for us to discuss on this show, send us an email at straightshootingst@gmail.com. And as always, subscribe to the show. This is Straight Shooting Sports Talk.